Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. My name is Brittany Jade, and today I'm going to be going over with you my week 19 pregnancy update, and I'm super excited because it has been a few weeks since I've updated you guys on my pregnancy, and we are almost halfway there. So I have a lot of things I feel like to update y'all on from the last pregnancy update video. And if you haven't checked that out, please make sure that you click the link above. I'll have that listed somewhere for you guys to go and check out my previous pregnancy update videos. But I have my handy dandy notes here. Can't see it really because the light is blocking out, but I'm really excited to get on. So if you like this video, please keep on watching and we'll get right into it. Okay, so as of today, I am 19 weeks and 3 days pregnant. The baby is still a mystery because me and my husband decided that we were not going to find out the gender this time around, which is pretty exciting, a little nerve-wracking, but I'm actually feeling more calm about it than I thought I would originally. I do have a 6-year-old boy, and then mine and my husband's daughter is 2, so I feel like because I have both genders already, I don't really have like gender expectations at all of either or, boy or girl. I'd be really happy with either or. I still have a ton of my daughter's stuff, so if it is a girl, it's gonna be really cool because she'll be able to pass down a lot of like her big sister's items and we won't have to buy as many things. But as far as like gender neutrality goes, like setting up the nursery and things like that, I don't think we'll have a problem with it, just based on the colors that I'm thinking that I want to go for right now and how I want to decorate. And I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on all of that information as we get further along in the pregnancy, even though we're like halfway there, so I have a ton of stuff I need to do. But I'll definitely be keeping you guys updated on like my gender neutral hauls and like things I'm doing to prepare for this surprise gender baby. Baby is the size of a mango this week. 6 inches and about half a pound. And an interesting fact about the baby this week is that its skin is starting to be covered in the vernix, which is that white, waxy coat that babies get. Sometimes they come out with it, and it helps prevent them from coming out looking like wrinkly and everything. It just kind of helps them because they're inside your uterus and in the placenta, and they're filled with all the amniotic fluid. So it's like, you know, imagine being in a bath for 9 months and how wrinkly you'd be. So the vernix helps to protect that, which I thought was pretty interesting. So the app that I'm using to track this pregnancy, I have 2 actually. I have the What to Expect When You're Expecting Pregnancy app, and then I also use the Ovia pregnancy app, and I'll list both of those down below. I use them to like track baby's progress, symptom check anytime I'm feeling anything kind of weird. They have like community forums and things like that, so I can chat with other moms who are due around the same time as me, and just kind of have like my pregnant community type thing going on in there. And then let's see, oh, did I say track my weight? Yeah, tracking my weight. While we're on the subject of my weight, so I started this pregnancy at 147.8 pounds, and I hopped on the scale this morning. I'm really bad about this. I still hop on the scale like every other day, if not every day. I need to probably like put the scale away and do it like once a week. But when I hopped on it today, I was 155.6. So what is that? So that's like 9 pounds, like 8 pounds. I don't know how to do math. How many pounds is that? It's under 10 pounds. So I'm pretty happy with only gaining like less than 10 pounds in the first half of pregnancy. So with my son, I gained 101 pounds, and with my daughter, I gained 61 pounds. So I think this time around, like I'm on much better track. I'm like way more self-aware of what I'm putting into my body and the things that my body needs versus doesn't need. And I'm just like taking way better care of myself this time around. So I am really happy about that. So some things that I'm experiencing this week, I recently started feeling the baby move, and actually this started pretty early. Like I'd say, I think I was like 16 weeks and 5 days when I first felt like the flutters. And I think it's because, well, I am a 3rd-time mom, so I'm very familiar with what baby movements feel like. So I think that's why I'm a little bit quicker to feel movements than like maybe some of you 1st-time moms. So let me know below, like, when did you guys first start feeling your baby move? Because I thought I was like tripping. I was like, it's like way too early to feel. But then on my pregnancy forum groups, I saw that other moms were also feeling it a little earlier too, if this was not their first child. So I've definitely been feeling the baby move around there, and I can feel the baby move from the outside now. I try and put my husband's hand there, and he swears he doesn't feel anything. So maybe they're just not strong enough for him to feel, or I'm not sure, the baby just doesn't like kicking him, but he or she definitely kicks me all the time. I've been dealing with some insomnia recently. I've been having a really hard time getting on like a regulated sleep schedule. I was taking the Unisom and B6 together at night to kind of help curate my nausea that I was experiencing up until like a couple weeks ago. I'm finally over that hump, thank goodness. But I was using that, and that actually really did help me sleep. I try not to use it regularly because I don't really want to get like attached to needing something to help me sleep. But my midwife did say that that is a safe thing for me to use, just so that I can like get like my 7 to 8 hours of sleep, because right now I feel like I'm up all night long, or I'm tossing and turning throughout the night, or like needing to get up and go to the bathroom, or I'm just like totally uncomfortable and my mind is just racing. I think a lot of it is my like anxiety starting to kick in about this pregnancy, or just about, you know, motherhood, parenting, life stuff in general. So insomnia has definitely been kicking my butt, and I have been trying to find ways to combat that. So I got some lavender essential oils. I've got some of the B6 and Unisom that I use sparingly. I try not to use that often. And then I've also been using the Hypno Babies meditation tracks, and I try and use that at night, you know, every couple of nights or whatever, to help like relax my mind, just focus on like birthing techniques and like breathing. And I mean, it kind of helps relax me and I'm able to go to sleep. So I thought that was really cool as well. The next thing, I've been having an increased appetite. So I've definitely noticed in the last like 2 weeks especially that I have been able to eat a lot more in my meals, and I have been hungry a lot more often. I find that I have to eat like pretty much every 2 to 2.5 hours, and the volume in which I'm eating is a lot. I still eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. I cook a lot at home. We try and eat out only like maybe once a week, maybe twice if it's like a crazy weekend or something like that. So a lot of what I do eat is home cooked or made here at home. So I get to control like what's in it, and you know, I try and manage my portions as well as I can. But that's, you know, sometimes easier said than done, right? And sometimes the cookies and the snacks do sneak in. It's not Girl Scout cookie season anymore, hallelujah, but I love a good cookie still, and I do keep them in the house. So, and my husband likes cookies too, so it's kind of like, okay, well, I'll buy cookies because he likes them or whatever, and you know, I'm just eating a bunch of cookies. So that's not the greatest. My midwife says I need to stop that, but it's hard. So yeah, definitely increased appetite. A little bit going backwards, I've noticed that my nesting instinct is starting to kick in a little bit. For those of you that don't know, or if you're a first-time mom, if you haven't heard about nesting, it's like this instinct that your bodies naturally get as women when you're pregnant to like prepare yourself for baby's arrival. So you start like cleaning everything or organizing everything or wanting everything to be like a certain way, and you feel like this sense of urgency and like anxiety about getting things prepared, like preparing your nest for your baby to come. And I am generally like a pretty neat and organized person, probably a little OCD about it if you ask my husband, but recently I've noticed that I've had like more energy to complete the tasks that I'm wanting to get done versus just saying that I want to get them done. Like I'm actually getting things done. Like yesterday I was like, I want to clean my trunk and I need to wash like every single piece of laundry in this house, and like clean my daughter's room and like refold all of her clothes in her drawer, and I want to like KonMari the way that we have our dressers organized, and I really need to get our garage fixed, and like all of my daughter's clothes that we have now in the baby's nursery, I need to go through that, organize it, in case it is a girl, like just have all of the clothes that the baby could wear right away washed and folded and organized, and all the other stuff like labeled and put in boxes and totes in the garage. Like I just feel like I have all this stuff now that I have all this energy to do. So right after I'm done filming this video, actually me and my husband are gonna go out and tackle our garage because it is a hot mess. And if you guys are interested in seeing a clean with me and how I organize and declutter and get ready for baby's arrival, leave me a comment down below so that I can start filming some of those videos for you guys. And I'm really excited to do stuff like that because I think that that is just, it's part of mommyhood, is getting this nesting instinct. And it's like, it's kind of nice because it's giving me the motivation that I need. Whereas before I felt like I really wanted to get things done, but I was so tired and exhausted. Like I was like, okay, it's the weekend, so now I want to take a nap and go to sleep. Yeah, so this might be a little TMI, but I have noticed that my milk is starting to come in, which is kind of cool. It's really early. I think it's really early, but apparently this happens to some women. I don't recall this happening this early on in either of my other pregnancies, so I'm excited and really hopeful. I have had struggles with breastfeeding both times before when I had my kids. I had hopes and goals of breastfeeding and just, you know, tackling it head on, and that's just not how it worked for me. I had really low milk production and I was not able to sustain a healthy weight for my baby, and so I did end up having to start supplementing sooner than I would have liked. And then both of my kids were really smart. Once they learned about supplementation, they just did not want to work for the boob anymore. So this time I'm really excited. I've got all the tricks out to help breastfeeding. Like, I lost a bunch of weight, as you guys know, and I'm trying to like eat a healthier, more balanced diet. And I'm just trying to do everything in my power. I'm actually gonna even do like placenta encapsulation, and I'll talk more about that later, just to help any way that I can. So if you guys have any breastfeeding like tips and tricks, like leave those down below for me, because I am determined, but I also know too that my mental health is really connected to my ability to be able to breastfeed. I have like this innate feeling in my head that like, okay, I'm a woman and this is what these guys are for, and I'm supposed to be able to feed my kid. And I realize that that doesn't always happen that way. So yeah, you know, happy mom, happy life, right? So I've noticed an increase in stretch marks. I'm sad. I already had stretch marks because I did lose 100 pounds last year, so I already did have stretch marks. I kind of knew that that was gonna happen. I made a homemade stretch mark cream. I'll leave the link for that vlog that I made that cream. And I mean, guys, like, I lather myself up 2 times a day with this stuff, and I do think it helps with the appearance of them. Like, they're not dark or anything crazy, and it just helps to keep my skin moisturized. But I do have stretch marks, and I will actually stand up and show you guys my stretch marks just because I love you. And this is like kind of embarrassing for me, so like, don't judge me in the comments, like, please be kind. I just want to keep it all the way real with you guys and just be honest and open about what I'm experiencing. Sorry, Taylor's upstairs changing Nova right now, so that is her on the baby monitor. So let me go turn that off. I did buy all new pants from Motherhood Maternity, and these are like literally the best pants ever. But just, so yeah, I do have some stretch marks, and you can't, I don't know how good they're showing up on camera, but yeah, I definitely have some stretch marks, guys. But you know what? It is all for the greater good. Let me get a side shot of my belly. So yeah, stretch marks are just like, they're a rite of passage in my mind. Like, I don't view them, I try not to get too bogged down about them, because I know like my body is doing incredible things right now building a human. And if you are someone who's struggling with like stretch marks and you're not used to them, or you're like feeling discouraged or insecure about them, like, your body is doing like one of the most miraculous things ever. I mean, creating like and holding this child and like birthing a child is such like a blessing from God. And I feel like, you know, not everyone is fortunate enough to go through this experience in life. So whenever I'm starting to feel like those negative thoughts come in about how I'm looking with my body, like, I just have to remind myself, like, there are women in this world who would trade places with me in an instant. And that is, you know, something that really humbles me. And I'm so grateful, and I feel so blessed to be able to be a mom for the 3rd time. And how big of a blessing is it to just walk this journey and go through all of these body changes, and being sick and being tired and being hungry, and then having food aversions, and going through the pain of labor. I mean, it's all for the greater good, and it is all it's such a God thing. And yeah, so I just always like to think about it in that aspect whenever I'm starting to feel down about myself. Like, my body is capable of incredible, you know, wonderful things, and this is one of those things, and I'm so excited. So I think that's everything that I have on my little list to talk with you guys about. Thanks so much for following my journey, guys. And I do like lots of mommy vlog type content, clean with me's, recipe videos, day in the life videos, toddler activities, Right now I'm doing a lot of pregnancy updates and I'm really excited to share all of that stuff with you guys. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. And if you are new here, I hope that you would consider subscribing to this channel and just leave a comment down below if you're new here. And if you're not new here, if you're an old subscriber, hey girl, hey, let me know down in the comments below if you like this video, or let me know how your pregnancy is going or things you would like to see from me in the future. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, or week. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.